What do we do?
We're already at $1.50.
Should I call my dad?
Just kidding, guys.
He said, you want a sign? Okay, here's this one. Curveball, curveball, curveball. If you clicked on this video because you feel like everything is going to shit, you're not alone. I feel like everybody is going through it right now, especially with all the bad news, you know, war. I recently had a lot of events that happened to me that are not funny. I'm not laughing because they're funny. They really took a toll on my mental health, physical health, all that kind of stuff. But that's a story for another day. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of girls getting like out of their slump era. But a lot of it is just like going to get an iced coffee and like doing their nails. Just personally, I don't think that really works for me. I think when I'm in the depths of hell, mentally and emotionally, I struggle to do even the most mundane tasks. I did a getting well checklist. Do something kind for another person. See a friend. Beach walk. Clean up my space and my environment. Skincare / self-care. Journal. Show up to work. Spend time outside. Exercise. For this video, I wanted to vlog my attempts to get out of my stress girl era with a simple and a realistic checklist. Sometimes to get out of a rut, for me, it helps to show myself that I can take care of tasks I've been putting on the back burner. My hope is that if you've also been stuck in a slump, that you can feel seen in this video and maybe get inspired to make your own steps to feel better and take care of yourself. Come along as I show you what I do to get back on my feet. Hey girlies, it is time to finally get up. I'm gonna show you the state of my current apartment so you get a good idea of the truth. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. But at least like this area is kind of clean. It's just right now, this is what I'm working with. And as much as I want to start getting everything kind of in order, today it's okay if my house isn't like super clean or perfect because I think just my parents are coming over. I think we're just gonna have like a pool day. Oh, I need to check the weather actually. It looks kind of sunny. I think we're gonna have a pool day. I should probably shower and like shave my legs and get ready for the pool and then clean because they don't really care if my apartment is clean or not. Yeah, let's just try to have a good day. Okay, this is the fit. Do you feel patriotic? I have a swimsuit under here. I'm gonna go pick up my parents so we can go to the pool. After the pool, I don't really have energy, so I just picked us up some Wendy's for dinner and we had a good time. Hello, this is your Uber. I am leaving work and I have a friend who needs a favor, so we're gonna go pick up my brother. A little bit more muscle. I think that's another piece of advice is when you're feeling down and when you feel like the world is too much or like you're overwhelmed or whatever, volunteer or ask anybody if they need help. It's always nice to lend a hand. To have friends, you have to also be a friend. And right now, she needs a friend. I will report to you if it made me feel any better. Ooh, is it open? Oh, dang, that's pretty cool. Go, Daniel, go! You can do it! Use your legs, use your legs.
He's having to like avoid. You got it?
I got it.
Oh.
Look at the beautiful sunset. This is the one. I think this is the one I need to get. I'm not sure. Hello, I am back home now. So we had a long day, but honestly, it did feel kind of rewarding. It was not very heavy. It wasn't hard at all, which is a good thing because we didn't really struggle to get it up there. But it was nice to do a little something something, and it was a nice little chat, an excuse to go see my friend. Now I am just gonna shower and probably just read a book and go to bed.
a fuck what a dumbass rat thinks about me. I don't care. Everything I say is right. Everything I say is 100% true and accurate. So therefore,
I recommend a journal instead of trying to consume a lot of TikToks. Oh, I forgot to do my skincare, so I'm gonna go do that real quick too. Hi, Peniel. Good morning. Good morning. This is the fit. Just wearing a little fanny pack, my tennis shoes, gloves, trash bags, caffeine, water, dog. Get in there. Wow, qué bonito, Peño. Very good morning, everybody. Alright, it is Saturday morning, the day after 4th of July. We're gonna go do a beach cleanup that me and this lady from like a beach cleanup organization we kind of put together. We're gonna see if anybody freaking shows up because it's at 7 in the morning, so I understand like a lot of people would not want to do that. Basically, I live in a beach town and there's a lot of tourists who come down here for 4th of July and they leave a lot of trash. So the reason we're doing it today is because I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of festivities and like trash that people had left on the beaches, and it's still Saturday, so people might come back and do it this weekend, but at least this is like the day that we meet up for runs. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Danny. Nobody's showing up. Nobody gives a shit. A nadie le importa la economía, la environment. I spotted my first piece of trash. Oh, yeah. Trash bag. This is my first bag. Maybe like 8 pounds. Show yours. That's Daniel's trash.
I brought trash.
I brought trash to the beach. This is my beach bag. Let's see. This is all the goodies I found. Mmm, yummy.
5 kilos, 6.
5 kilos. Dang.
Más hay plástico y cosas para los cabellos de las niñas.
Sí. Como juguetes también.
Plástico,
Bag number 2. Donk. Something that I want to touch on is, yeah, I am a little upset that nobody showed up. Even the people that wanted to organize it. They might be here, but maybe I just don't see them. Don't want to wait for people to start showing up for me to do what I want to do, and it's okay to do it alone, and I'm thankful that my family wanted to come do it. And I think it's important to remember that I'm not doing this to get a pat on the back and be like, oh, I'm doing a good job or I'm a good person. It should be that I genuinely care about the beach, even if I'm doing it alone. That's just my thoughts. But we're almost done. We're heading back to the beach access point that we came from. Pretty successful. Feel like having a hair mask would fix my life. Mami, ¿quieres hacer una hair mask? Creo que nos cambiaría nuestra vida si nos hacíamos una mascarilla de pelo. I think so. Bueno, a veces siento que necesito más hidratación.
No, lo que quieres es gastar dinero.
I think I'm gonna do this one. Hello. We're gonna sit you right there. Is that good? Perfect. Something that I feel like I neglect a lot when I am in the trenches is that I kind of forget to take care of my hygiene, if we're being real. But sometimes it'd be hard, you know, to do even just simple things like wash your hair, brush your teeth, wash your body. And for me specifically, I am a Latina woman and I get a lot of hair in my face and my body and everything. And I kind of forget that my eyebrows and my mustache. So I'm gonna put on my little headband I'm gonna watch YouTube while I do this, and I'm just gonna try to shape up my eyebrows again. I don't know if you can tell, but they are kind of grown in, and I have a lot of hair that I just don't like to have, and I feel like this will make me feel better about myself. What do you think? Are the brows good enough? I like using these like really thin tweezers. I have the 2 dogs for sleepover night. Y'all say hey now. Hey guys. They're over for a sleepover. I wanted them to keep me company, so they are here for today. And I'm gonna just brush my teeth, get into bed. We're gonna have unlimited iPad kid time because it's the weekend, baby. I felt like I was pretty productive, even though like I didn't really do much today, but I didn't crash out, so that's a plus. That is a win in my book. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
I don't know if this is gonna make it into the vlog, but basically I just had a little cry. And this little goober over here noticed that I was crying and upset, and she gave me a kiss attack and literally wouldn't leave me alone until I stopped crying. And then by that point I was laughing so much because she was relentless that I think she did her job. Okay, thank you so much. She's smart. She's a smart dog. Say hi. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Good morning, fools. This is my gym outfit. I am Spider-Man today. Good morning, guys. Today is a new day. I don't have anything really to do other than take my dad to church today. While he's at the church, I can do a little workout at the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a week. I only walked last times that I went to the gym. Also, I think I've lost my ass, whatever little bit of ass that I had. I'm gonna probably do a booty workout because where did she go? Guys, look at my ass. Dead ass. Dead fucking ass. I have a dead ass. I need my friend Sydney to help me because she has such a big booty, a big juicy booty, and she works out. Okay, look, this is my ass. Why am I shaped? I feel like I'm shaped like a square. She's just the long back, and I don't understand why I'm shaped like that. I'm just gonna blame my dad. These are my ponytails. How does this look? Does that look? Why is one taller? Why is one? Huh. I feel like going to the gym and caring about your body and how exercise makes you feel. Doing something good for your body, not because you're expecting the workout to like snatch you or to like make you lose all this weight and all this stuff. Focusing on visuals doesn't really help, but focusing on how it's making you feel, I think, is a really positive thing to focus on when you're trying to get out of a rut, because it takes work, obviously, to work out, but you prove to yourself that you are worth putting in the effort. You know, you're worth going to the gym, breaking a sweat, you're worth having your body healthy. So I think exercising is a really good way of getting out of the rut. Now, I do not recommend to go to the gym and start working out of like hatred for yourself, as in, I hate how I look, I'm gonna go to the gym, or I hate how I feel about a situation, I'm gonna go to the gym to prove bitches wrong. You know, like, I don't really think that's true growth. I think that's when you start using the gym as a coping mechanism. If you're thinking that the gym is gonna fix your relationship with yourself, you may be misguided. Now, I understand when you are very in the depths of things and you need something to hold on to get you through to the next day, and that might be the gym. Kudos to you. Like, I understand that. I understand needing something to look forward to. Like, true self-love is knowing you are loved and that you love yourself regardless of what your body looks like. I'm just gonna go to the gym. Bitch, why did I break? A different day that would have been my last straw, but trying to see it as a positive. Now I get to go shopping. Who wants to go to TJ Maxx? I just wanted to say that yes, going to the gym and doing a little bit of exercise definitely helped. I feel a lot better. I feel like I got some frustration out, you know. Hello, I am back home now. It is Sunday night, which means I have work tomorrow. So there's a couple things I want to do to help me out for the week before I go to bed today. So one of the things I need to do, put my laundry away. I want to do the hair mask thing and then wash it out. And I want to maybe prepare like a meal for me tomorrow so that I have lunch. I'm gonna try to stay on top of my water because I feel like I haven't been drinking enough water recently. I guess just get stuff ready for tomorrow. I already know it's gonna be a stressful day because we had the 4th of July off. And when I was at the gym, I was listening to a Jay Shetty podcast episode that was really helping me kind of move through some of the emotions I was feeling. So I'll probably put my headphones on and I'll just like listen to it, I guess. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, just kidding, guys. I am not doing my hair mask today. Instead, I am going to cry. Maybe watch some TV. I'm just not in the mood. I was gonna try to, but I don't know if I can wash my hair right now. It's getting kind of greasy, but it's not like dirty. It's just like from the gym. But yeah, I think I just need to cry it out, and maybe I'll feel better later. Good night. Guys, I am not making this up. I was trying to have a good day at work until we got told that we're literally about to close down and I'm getting laid off. I wish I was making this up. So here's me trying to distract myself by just making a bunch of cardboard boxes. I didn't know what to do with myself, so this is my form of dissociating at work. Alright, I wanted to document this. I don't know if this is getting into the video, but I'm leaving work now. And I was having a difficult day already because of, you know, feeling overwhelmed already. And Meg, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry. This is not your fault, you know? But I was already kind of struggling, you know. A big issue that I'm having mentally right now is figuring out finances. And I've said it before on YouTube, like multiple times, that I'm really lucky with my job. I get to work in a really lovely place. I love coming to work. I work a full-time 9 to 5, and I've been so blessed. And I always tell people about how I love my job, and I love my job. And yeah, I've just never been at a job that I felt so like seen, in a sense of like appreciated for my work. And I know I can be a good worker and I can be a hard worker, but at the other previous places that it was just kind of taken for granted, you know, and it never felt like a boss or a manager genuinely cared about me. I was just another like employee to them. The boss and her husband, they told us that my job is basically not gonna exist anymore in a couple of months. And so
you can probably tell that I kind of like shocked me. I didn't really expect that right now. And so I think this might just be a sign or something happening for a reason. And I was trying to keep it together because I didn't want them to think that I was crying because I'm gonna lose my job. I'm sure in their eyes they're like, it's just a job, go find another job. But I don't think they realize sometimes that this is a really great job, and you don't really find jobs like this one. It's a small business, and so I understand, like, at any moment it could, you know, go sideways. It's just funny because I've had like 4 or 5 jobs that have closed down. Like, it's closed down while I was working there and while I was employed there. It's just a little annoying that this keeps happening to me. Like, I worked at Godiva and they closed all their stores while I was working there. I worked at Brookstone and they closed all their physical stores while I was working there. I worked at so many restaurant jobs and they ended up closing the restaurant. I'm just like, dude, what the hell is it going on? Like, am I a bad luck charm? Like, as soon as I start working somewhere, they have like a year notice and they're about to close. I know this whole video was supposed to be about getting out of a rut, but it might be about a rut just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and just like coping with it, just like surviving it, you know? And that's how I feel right now with everything going on in my life. I feel like I'm just trying to survive it. I'm grateful because I can survive it, and I know I can. It's gonna be a little rough, a little difficult. It's all gonna be for the better, and I have to trust that, and I have to believe that. And I asked God for a sign, and God thinks he's so funny. He said, you want a sign? Okay, here's this one. Curveball, curveball, curveball. Maybe it's grind time, baby. Maybe this is when I become a full-time YouTuber. I don't know, dude. This sucks, definitely. I'm not gonna ask God for no more freaking signs, bro. Don't give me a sign, actually. Just keep quiet, please. Stop throwing curveballs, man. Give me time to breathe, bro. At least give me a time to get back up. Damn. I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this freaking video. I was just trying to document like a cutesy, like, you know, reset girly. But I didn't think it was gonna go like this, bro. Okay, I'll catch up with y'all later and update you if we got out of this rut. We are at Publix and I'm gonna get some groceries so that we can meal plan tonight. Get back on my Zoom, on my meal plan Zoom. I think we're only gonna meal plan lunch. I hope you guys got inspired to do something similar. Take care of yourself and just know that we're all going through this together. Comment down below any tips or advice you guys have for anybody else who's also going through a rough patch or a slump. And if you made it to this part of the video, comment this emoji so I know that you stayed to the very end. And I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Mwah. Deuces.